Okay, well, I guess we wrap that one up. And now on to our, I don't want to say it's our last topic that we've chosen, but we can go anywhere with any of them. And that topic really is what science fiction movie or fantasy movie, or you can throw pretty much anything into that, would you like to see redone and why? And it doesn't even have to be one, and it can actually be a TV series as well. This is the best part about being a moderator, is you can just let them sweat it out first, and you can choose whether or not you want to answer.
I say we let Donnie go first. All in favor? Aye.
Blade Runner? No, it's perfect. That's a great question. You know, I would answer it differently because I'm the moderator and I can. You know, I can answer it any way I want. I would like to see some movies' endings redone differently. So I felt, for example, that Minority Report was a really good movie up until the last 15 minutes. And if I could, in my magic world of 20 years from now, where we'll have the power to actually create the movies as we want them or move them around, as I believe we will, I would change the ending of that movie so it doesn't seem so stupid. And I would probably, well, no, I still haven't figured out why Gattaca isn't as good a movie as Blade Runner was. And maybe it's from the pure visual effect, because I think from the intellectual concept, it's a brilliant concept, yet it's never high up there on people's, oh, that's the ultimate movie. But I think it's a great movie, and so I guess I would love to retool it or redo it in a way that would make it.
Yeah, enough of that. Okay. When Worlds Collide. I'm sorry, we got to remake When Worlds Collide.
That was 5.
We got to remake When Worlds Collide. This was a 1950s classic, done in color. I loved that film when I saw the rocket ship going along the thing, going along the mountain with the rip. That was just a cool, neat thing. But if we did that with modern CGI today, this thing would kick ever-loving butt.
Chase and I were just talking about this last weekend, and she said it was done. It's Deep Impact. They already did the same thing. The thing's going to hit the Earth. They have to decide who's got to leave. They got to pick. They've got a lottery system of the most important people who have to, you know.
Not quite. With the CGI,
pretty
come
close.
on. Seeing the planet get completely bitch-slapped by another planet, that's something that's, again,
oh, so it's a meteor or a planet? No, James got a good point there.
No, When Worlds Collide was big, it was vast, it was huge. Just the planet getting smacked is one thing.
I'm not hearing a good answer.
The cool thing about When Worlds Collide was the shots of them, the sky, and that other planet. Like,
absolutely.
That scared the crap out of me when I was little. Like,
but if you could show,
if you saw that, you would be so scared.
And if you show the effects of all of a sudden you are floating off the planet because that huge planet, come on, that would look so cool if you redid that today properly. That's something I would see.
I have a totally different take on this. I don't think that if you have a classic movie that is beloved by fans and non-fans alike, you should make a remake. Because let's take an example of The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Or Lost in Space.
Or Lost in Space.
Oh,
War of the Worlds.
Or oh my gosh.
Or Star Trek. No,
yeah.
maybe.
2010?
I mean...
I'm going to go on.
Well, she's in the
time. Yeah, don't interrupt.
You don't have a contract with her.
Yes. All right, don't mess with Arlene.
Yes, don't mess with Arlene.
I mean, why they would change the stories in the first place is beyond me. If you've got a good story to begin with, why mess with it? If you're going to remake it and make it with the technology of the current time. But what they do is they take what they think are the most important elements and then skew them and then create a new movie using the same title. But it doesn't have anything to do with the original or even the book, usually, that it comes from.
That's basically what I want to say. When Worlds Collide is a book. I like to see it done with a little bit more, not entirely, because it is kind of boring for movies, but a little bit closer to the book. And then they got a built-in sequel. There was a book.
No, I read both of them. They were both quite good. And I loved when going on Bronson Beta. Bronson Alpha was the planet that bitch smacks the Earth out of existence. Bronson Beta is the one they escaped to. And the second book was also interesting too.
To say bitch, you have to say like angry female smacks.
We should say that.
I should think about
bastard kid.
Angry female slaps.
Bastard.
Unless you're talking about a female dog or something.
A large dog hits the earth.
Give me the disclaimer. Okay.
Yeah, this female. Yes.
I got to take issue with something you said earlier. This is a little off topic.